If you drive by our house and see our kid on the windowsill, believe me, we are trying to keep him off.
There are people who are like, yeah, we saw a cow. He was just standing in the window staring outside. And I'm like, yeah, sorry for the creepiness. I was like, but he just gets locked into that zone and he wants to stand on the window and stare outside.
I know.
But he watches like the dogs and he loves watching trees. All right, welcome to the pink eye and double ear infection capital of the world.
Pink eye in both eyes and a double ear infection that I had no idea what that was there because he had no fever, no runny nose, and he wasn't even pulling at his ear.
Yeah, I mean, that's like getting just hammered, right? Like double pink eye and double ear infection. And the poor kid, I mean, he must have been in, obviously the ear infections are excruciating pain. And he's never said a word or anything. And then he started like getting a little fever, so you take him to the doctor, and they're like, oh, yeah, double ear infection.
Well, I think he has a really high pain tolerance. And actually, when he was doing his OT evaluation yesterday, and I had no idea any of this was going on, because I get an alert on my phone all the time, high pollen. You know?
Yeah.
So he's like sneezing, his eyes like a little irritated, but I just picked him up from school. All of a sudden, in the middle of his evaluation, it moves to the other eye too. And then I'm on my way home, and I take his temperature as soon as we get home, and it's 99, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Sort of the sad part, though, because, you know, like you wonder how much pain he was in during the week, and he just can't explain it to us. And I feel bad for him.
I know, it is sad.
It's just like sometimes he was cranky last week, although he had overall like a pretty good week, but then you feel like, oh man, like his ear was hurting and then the other ear was hurting and you just feel bad at the pain, you know, and he can't say anything, or I guess he just gets used to it.
Well,
and then trying to take the other part of it then is like, okay, well, how do you get him better? The eye drops are 3 times a day. Good luck.
Yeah,
like
we've
had to hold them down and put them in, and half the time they don't go in. Still trying to figure out the antibiotic, how to get him. Ooh, last night we did a pretty good job with the ice cream cone.
Yeah, that was good. He ate the whole thing.
So we filled up half the ice cream cone with ice cream and then put the antibiotic on top. Like we kind of carved out a little center.
Right.
And then we piled ice cream on top of that. And then he ate the whole thing. I'm assuming that works.
Well, it all got in, you know. This morning I mixed it with his water. He had about half of it and then realized and spit it out.
Yeah. We're not going to be able to do that again because now he's going to be waiting for it in the water.
No, we just can't do an ice cream cone in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, I mean, it's probably just the same as a donut.
Well, maybe for this weekend, but not during the school day.
I mean, Funyuns for breakfast versus an ice cream cone is kind of a push. It's sort of the same thing.
He did ask for pizza this morning. He had pizza.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at some point, maybe it's just okay.
Maybe I can fill up an Uncrustable.
Ooh, put it in the Uncrustable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, I never thought about that.
I mean...
We could just scoop out some of the gunk in that and then put the antibiotic in.
Or just poke a hole in the middle of it and then
Inject
syringe it. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Load some more peanut butter on top to cover the hole.
Loading up Uncrustables with drugs. Don't say our weekend isn't interesting.
Oh, my gosh.
Spiking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh, my God.
I forget what it's called, but the OT said that he has this. I'll figure it out and talk about it a different day. But he has this special sensory thing that he can't feel pain. Like he has a high pain tolerance. That's why he bites himself. Like he likes it, you know?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, he that's very true.
Yeah, she just said that yesterday about him biting himself.
Yeah, there's times where he's, like, it looks like he should have been hurt, and then he just kind of, like, isn't. Yeah. It's weird.
It's really weird. I've been trying to research the word all morning, and I can't find it. Starts with a P.
It'll.
That's all I know.
Yeah, in 2 days, it'll just come to you magically.
Yeah.
Like when you're not even thinking about it, it'll just appear in your brain, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's the word I needed 48 hours ago. Yeah, but I'll tell you, it's tough. Like they don't even, you know, he can't tell you how he's feeling, what hurts, or how it's making him feel. And then the solution is the medicine or the drops or whatever. And that's a whole nother issue because you know that, you know, the quicker that you can get all that stuff working for him, then he's going to feel better. Yet it's just it's a circle of chaos. And
well, he's really low key today because he doesn't feel great.
Yeah, well,
He's just chilling out.
talked about that in another episode. When there is some research and a few studies you can read that when kids with autism get sick, especially when they get a fever, it sort of lessens the characteristics of autism, calms them down a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's been some good studies on it. I mean, I don't know. Some of that stuff, you wonder how long they've studied it or this or that. But, it's out there. And that's the one thing we've seen. When he doesn't feel well, he really slows down. He's much more he thinks about everything. He's more still.
Yeah.
It seems like the ADD portion of his autism really does kind of go away.
It does. Absolutely.
Like he has more attention on things.
Yeah, he's just been chilling out. He's not hyperactive. What is it? I think it's ADHD probably.
Oh, yeah, I think that's probably what I meant. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but I think, yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Anyways.
There's so many
I know. ADD, ADHD, ASD. I know.
To fix all that, you need an IEP.
504.
And then at home, you need an ABA therapist.
OTPT.
Oh my God! If you wrote it all down on a chart of like all the things you need to really become familiar with, it's like, whoa! It's like a football player learning new plays for a new coach and all these different terminologies and everything like that. Because there's a lot of just like 3-letter and 2-letter and 3-letter word combinations that like you just spit it out. Like if you got a bunch of special needs parents together and they were all talking about this stuff and like other parents, they'd be like, they're speaking a different language. I don't know all these abbreviations. I don't know all these letters they're throwing out.
I know, it's true. It's
it's
a different world.
Yeah, and as you're going through the process, you don't realize you're picking it up. But then you get together with like other special needs parents, and you're like, "Yo, how's everything working out with the IEP?" They're like, "Yeah, it's all right. Still need the ABA to figure out some of the ASD."
That's funny.
It's just another world, though.
No, when the doctor was like, "Okay, he's a double ear infection. Let's give him an antibiotic for this, eye drops for this," I'm like, yeah, do you have chewables? Because he will do chewable Tylenol and ibuprofen, and you're not forcing him to take it. He'll just eat it. But they don't have chewable antibiotics.
It's weird.
Yeah, and she's like, how about a capsule? We could just open it up and put it in something. And I'm like, yeah, there's like granules. He'll figure that out.
Yeah, the only good part about that is maybe you could mix it up with like, I don't know, like his hummus or something.
I don't know. There was a Mucinex Kids granule thing, and I tried mixing that up like, I don't know, a month or two ago.
He figured it out.
Oh, my God. He was trying to pick out the granules.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, no, this isn't going to work.
It sounds weird, but I would almost prefer can you give him a shot?
I would.
Yeah, just a one. I mean, I know that's going to be a miserable few minutes, but at least the antibiotics in them.
They should.
Yeah, and you can just go on from there.
Yeah.
I would much prefer that because, because the other thing with these antibiotics is like if you don't get them all, then it doesn't go away. Then it can get a little bit worse, and you're back playing this again, and then you're just back to another antibiotic that may or may not work because you don't get enough of it in.
Well, that's what I told her. I was like, "There's no way he's going to get the full dose. I mean, if I give it to him, he's spitting half of it out." So the ice cream cone worked. I don't know what we're going to do in the mornings.
Maybe a small bowl of ice cream. I'm a big fan. Like I ride the solution until it doesn't work. So it's like we found the ice cream. I really want to stick with that.
All right.
I'm a big fan of just riding like riding the hot hand.
And then he's like, "What's going on? I'm getting ice cream for breakfast."
It's okay because my saying that I've lived by. Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
Yeah,
and I have absolutely lived by that. I mean, it's just. We're on this little rock spinning around space for only for so long, and sometimes you just have to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. That pink eye happened so fast. I picked him up from school. I'm 5 minutes from getting his PT and OT evaluation, and all of a sudden I see his eyes a little irritated. And like I just said, it moved immediately to the other eye when I was there.
Yeah, whatever, I don't know what you call it, version of pink eye that he had, I mean, it did spread like wildfire. Like his eyes got all swollen, and like you said, the redness jumped from the one to the next, and within an hour. And the next thing you know, his eyes are swollen, and he was even saying my eye hurts.
Yeah.
So that was, really fast.
And the shark drops.
So the eye drops, I thought maybe, I knew he wouldn't like it if I called him shark drops, that he might like it or want to try it. Well, dumb me. Because I probably got him excited for something.
Aww.
Because I said shark, and then he realized this wasn't going to be fun. So now, after the second time he's got him this morning, we said shark drops, and he said no shark drops, no shark drops. So now I sort of feel bad because there's something that has the word shark in it that he doesn't like. So I probably screwed that up.
Aw.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, we try.
We're just, like I said, sometimes you got to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
Yep.
You're just trying over here, man.
Just trying. I'm tired, man. He was up early.
Yeah, he. I will say I expected to get up in the middle of the night because we know with him not feeling well, but he slept all night, so thankful for that.
Yeah, but part of the whole calm thing, he fell asleep on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
And then I moved him to his room. He never, ever does that.
That's how you know, because when he's out of his room, and I mean, he loves his free range.
Yes.
So he'll run from one side of this room to one side of that room. It's trampoline, the couch, the TV room. You know, he'll try to get into the kids' rooms. And so he loves that. When he was just sitting there last night and relaxing, and he wasn't like crying or anything. I mean, he was very calm. But geez, you turn the lights out and you had a show on for him. 15 minutes maybe, he was sleeping on the couch. That's
sound asleep.
Never happens.
No.
Ever. And then you carried him to bed, and I was like, oh, he's going to wake up, and we're going to start this over, and we'll be up till 3 in the morning. Nope, never woke up. And didn't get up till, like, what, 6:30 this morning?
6:15, yep.
Yeah, that's a little early for him, but he went to bed early.
He did.
So I was surprised with him not feeling good. But that's the other part of this whole thing, too, that, you know, when these kids get sick and then, you know, you need to try to get them to feel better, but not taking the medicine and not understanding, and that messes up sleep patterns. It's just crazy. Although he's in there screaming Baby Shark right now. It's just like...
I know.
How many times have we heard the Baby Shark today? I have a number in my head. What's your number, Baby Shark song? How many times have we heard it?
Oh, 70.
You're a little higher than mine.
50.
Yeah, I was going to say 40. I know at one point I counted at least 25, and that was 2 hours ago. So I think we've heard it another 15, 20 times since then. We're definitely around 50, getting close to 50.
All the Baby Shark stickers, the 5 packs I bought, are all destroyed.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, though, that, you know, where'd you say you get those? A dollar store?
Yeah.
That's one of the cheapest solutions ever. Now, I don't think it'll last.
No, he loves it. He peels it and it loses its stickiness. They stick together.
Well, see, the problem is when he wrecks them, like tears them up, then he wants a new one immediately.
Right.
So you've got to have like a cabinet just full of Baby Shark stickers. So you're like, I'm saving money at the dollar store, but you're dropping $100 buying 100 packs at a time.
I know.
Because you need to just keep giving them to him.
He likes them a lot.
And the Play-Doh.
Play-Doh, yeah.
The people there must think we're so weird because we're grown adults buying Baby Shark stickers and Play-Doh all the time. They must be like, these people are freaks. Like,
oh, my
what
gosh.
are they doing?
I'm sure they realize it's for a kid.
Yeah, but how...
A kid that they never see.
How many kids do they have? No, they probably think we own a daycare or a nursery school because they're
I never take them in there with me, so...
But that's what I'm saying. We don't go in there with kids.
No, we don't.
We go in there and they're like, oh, it says adults buying kid stuff again and again and again and again. I ought to get a discount, by the way, much as we go in there.
Nope, they're raising the price.
Oh, I know. It's everything there's now $1.25.
Which the dollar, I mean, it doesn't sound like a big jump, but it actually is, you know. Each thing's $1. I mean, now it's $1.25.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's significant, and especially how much we buy them. But I'll be honest with you, I'd pay whatever for these Baby Shark stickers. We're actually getting a deal. I pay $10 a sheet. I mean, it's he locks in on them, and it's pretty good.
It is good. So I moved the living room around this morning again. Put his trampoline in the living room.
Yeah. What if I could count how many times you moved the living room around this year alone?
Oh, a lot.
We're only a month and a half into the year. And I would say this is probably our third or fourth combination of the living room.
Oh, yeah. But if your child is having a hard day, something as simple as moving the living room around can actually help them. That's what I was told.
Yeah, no, and this configuration is pretty cool. I kind of like it.
Yeah. I don't think it ever looks great, but it's for his needs.
Yeah, it never looks great.
And he's back on the windowsill, so I'm keeping him off.
Yeah.
If you drive by our house and see our kid on the windowsill, Believe me, we are trying to keep him off.
There are people who are like, yeah, we saw a cow. He was just standing in the window staring outside. And I'm like, yeah, sorry for the creepiness. I was like, but he just gets locked into that zone and he wants to stand on the window and stare outside.
I know.
But he watches like the dogs and he loves watching trees.
I have no idea what he's doing right now.
When it's windy, he loves watching the trees.
I know.
And
Austin, help him, please.
Oh, he's trying to move his he's trying to move. He can hear us talking, so I think he's trying to figure out where we are and what we're doing because he can't see us.
Oh, probably right.
The baby shark words are getting louder and louder. So this is the attention seeking, I think, is starting to elevate here.
Yes.
He's really starting to try to get more attention. And then on top of it, God, the other kids, I mean, man, they're a pain sometimes.
I know.
I mean, Trey has just been horrible today.
I know. He's like a teenager already, and he's 9.
He's in 3rd grade. I had to remind him this morning he's in 3rd grade.
He's a hard one.
Yeah, he tried to pull the whole, he's going to ignore us. You know, he wasn't getting along with some people outside, so he had to come in and take a little bit of a break, and then he just wanted to ignore everything we said. So I had to remind him he was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
And we'll be making the decisions in the house, not a 3rd grader.
Exactly.
We're not ready to turn the power over yet to 3rd graders, although we're probably getting closer than most parents to just giving up and waving the white flag, but not yet.
No, I mean, he has, 9 more years until he's 18 or something?
Yeah. No, he'll win the battle before he's 18.
Yeah.
Imagine in 9 years, how you think we're tired now? Throw another 9 years on this.
That's scary. Scary.
We might be in the nursing home in 9 years.
Oh, my gosh.
And that may be okay if the nursing home has a beachfront view. I think that would be perfect.
You're ready to go?
Yeah, be ready to go, man.
Oh, you're leaving me by myself.
If that's what it takes.
I can't do it without you, man.
Have to see what happens. All right. Are you going to work out today?
I am. I actually need to do it soon because I'm tired, and it gives me more energy, actually.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to make a juice.
I'm pulling for you.
Yep.
We need a healthy middle part of our day today to pick it up and turn it around. It's been a stressful 12, 18 hours. we need a positive, healthy spin to turn the day around, and you can do it.
I can do it. I was not expecting yesterday to be so busy. And you haven't had to fill out that paperwork for like the PT and OT evaluations. It's exhausting.
Yeah. We said before, I wish there was a portal. Like your kid could have a profile, especially special needs. Because honestly, how they expect you to control a special needs kid while you have to fill out like 6 pages of paperwork.
I know.
And we've filled this paperwork out. It's the same, literally the same stuff at each doctor's office, each therapist's office, each whatever, caregiver, everything. It's literally the same paperwork. It is pages and pages and pages. And we said earlier on, I wish there was a portal like a profile. Like you could just, here's his information. This is him. And they put up, we have his profile. And they could just say, has anything changed? Nope, nothing's changed. Click, enter, send, submit, whatever the word is. And there it is. And we're done.
Yeah. Has anything changed? You know? No, it hasn't.
And not to mention...
And it's hard. I mean, they analyze everything, you know?
Yeah, and all this paperwork, I mean, they're wiping out forests. Like special need, the byproduct of special needs is wiping out forests because they just aren't, they can't communicate. It just, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like the pediatrician, the developmental pediatrician should be like the home base, and they just tap into this profile, and it's all, and you can update it as time goes along. But it really is crazy. And we've been in those situations and have seen other special needs parents, and they're like doing their best, but like it's the reason why it's special needs is because you have to give them special attention. It's hard to do all that.
Well, and if your kid has been diagnosed and you haven't gone down the path of getting therapies, you just call your doctor's office and say, I need a referral for this. Like, I need a referral for PT and OT. Okay, fax it to this number. You are in charge. You don't have to go in and do all that stuff. Once your kid's diagnosed, it's like, okay, give me what I need. They'll send it to where they need to send it, and then you're good to go.
That's actually good information for people.
Yeah, don't waste your time going into the doctor's office.
Yeah, don't schedule an appointment.
No.
Even if they tell you, oh, well, we need you to schedule an appointment, you can just be like, it's not possible, and I have a diagnosis, so actually you need to give me a referral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just say, fax it to this number.
Yep.
Yep.
Fax or email. Some of them want email now, but say that, yeah, because that'll save you a lot of time. But even if they push you to get the appointment, because some offices do that, because they're still going to bill the insurance. Even if you literally walk in and just say, hey, I need a referral, they're going to bill or try to. So save all that and just say, no, I need a referral on the phone. My kid's special needs. I can't go in there.
Yeah, and I'm going to need a lot of referrals.
Yeah.
So I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Once you got the diagnosis, like you already went through the crap. Like you went through it all. So don't allow your office to make you to continually keep going through it. Like the reason why you got the diagnosis and went through all of that was so that you don't have to do this other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was good that you brought that up.
Well, you got to be in charge, you know?
Yeah, you are. And
control the situation.
Yeah, more so in this scenario too, instead of like, other kids. Like,
right.
What do you call them? Normal kids? I don't know. We're not supposed to say that, but oh well. I don't know what to say. Kids without special needs.
He's being so loud. He's literally moving his high chair with his body.
Yeah.
Jumping his high chair. So
all right, sounds
I gotta
like
go.
He has ended today's podcast.
Yeah.